students. Here is a good way to get started with AI. We're going to use Google's Gemini. And so here's our assignment to set up a reference book. And what you're going to ask AI to do is generate a suggested list of subdividers and then have AI explain briefly why you chose those dividers. So I'm just going to copy that because that's what I'm going to put in the search bar for my AI. Okay, now I'm going to go over here to Google and I'm going to look up Gemini. This is the tool that Google has for AI. Meet Gemini, Google's AI assistant. So this is free and there's no downloading. So I click on this and ask Gemini a question. And let's see, I'm getting some different stuff in there. I didn't want that in there. Okay, so now I asked Gemini, I'm going to paste my uh, thing in here. So it says generate a suggested list of ref to use during training and later on the job. And then explain briefly why you, AI, chose those dividers. Okay, so now I'm ready to put this in here. I could just have come over here too, and I could have just asked a question. Please create a list of section dividers for a legal secretary or a legal paralegal reference notebook that I want to use in the office. Whatever your question is, you put it in here, and then you submit it with this arrow. And if you wanted to upload a file, you could click here and upload a file. And then there's some tools, but in this video, I'm not going to go into that. You can explore that on your own. So we'll click this. Now it's working. And it says, that's a great idea for a practical resource. Here's the suggested list. Then click up in here, and then you can arrow down. And so we have firm procedures and contexts, glossary and abbreviations, technology. And so here are all the things that you've got. And then you could export this to Google Sheets if you want to. We also have the explanation why they picked those particular items. Okay, so at this point, you could share this as an export, so this will go out as a file to you. Or what I do is I copy. Okay, that just got copied to the clipboard, but I'm going to also show you the share. So you can export it to Docs if you're familiar with Google Docs, or you could send it to yourself in Gmail. Okay, so now what I do is I come over to Word and I have a new Word document, and then I can, I don't use Control V, I use Windows V, and I have a clipboard, and here's my answer from chat. And now from here, I can take these different items, probably not all, just this part here, copy that, and then I'm looking at this list and I think, well, is this all that I need or do I need something else? And then you write a reflection. The assignment, my Canvas assignment asks you why you would pick these or why you would not pick these if you would add to them. So then you have to reflect on what it is. But that's how you use chat. Well, this isn't chat, excuse me. This is Gemini AI. Chat GPT is another engine, another type of, just like you have Google and you have uh, Bing and different types of search engines, there's different types of places where you can use AI, but Gemini would be the easiest one for you.